This is Jeopardy! Today's contestants are Player 1, Player 2, Player 3, and now, here is the host of Jeopardy, Alex Trebek.
Thanks, Johnny. Welcome to Jeopardy, everyone. Good luck to all three of you in this Jeopardy round. And we have one daily double awaiting you in these categories. Sounds like do, re, mi, etc. Star Trek jargon. Insect invasion. Music class. Board game history. And world geography. Player 1, you start us off. A Katharine Hepburn memoir. Player 1, use the Wii remote or press the corresponding direction on the plus control pad. You are correct. You again, Player 1. It's a long, long way to go to this 20th letter of the Arabic alphabet. Okay, Player 1. Correct. Please pick again, Player 1. Bangladesh produces about 60,000 metric tons of this a year. It's Player 1. Correct. Player 1, you pick a double talk phrase that followed ooh in the title of a 1973 album by The Faces. Yes, Player 1. That's it. Player 1, back to you for it's Spanish for sun. It's Player 1. That is correct. You get to pick again, Player 1. The Type 2 of this weapon had a max power setting of 16 and could be set to heat, disrupt, or stun. Player 2. That is correct. Select again. This device briefly converts a person to energy, beams the energy, then reassembles the person. Let's hear it, Player 1. Good. Choose again, Player 1. When Spock checks chronometric data, he's looking at measurements of the space-this continuum. Yes, Player 1. Yeah! Good for you. We return to you, Player 1. Created by Starfleet, it prohibits interference with other civilizations. Okay, Player 2. That's correct. Player 2, pick again. This crystal regulates matter-antimatter reactions that provide energy for travel faster than light. Yes, Player 1. Yep. You get to pick again, Player 1. Responsible for millions of cases of malaria each year, the Anopheles variety of this insect is one deadly bug. Let's hear it, Player 3. Yes. Player 3, you pick about 300,000 people in Africa suffer from sleeping sickness, spread by the tsetse variety of this insect. Okay, Player 1. You got it. Player 1, back to you. There are 20,000 known species of these insects, including social, parasitic, and killer types. Player 1? Good. Select again. Puny nickname for various insects of the family Sciaridae. It's player 3. That's correct. Choose again, player 3. Of the 1 million species of insects, more than 300,000 are of this type, including the ladybug. Let's hear it, player 2. Right. You again, player 2. On sheet music, this sign identifies the second line of the staff as the G above middle C. Okay, player 1. Good. We return to you, player 1. The name of this section of an orchestra comes from the Latin for a beating. It's player 2. Right. Player 2, back to you. All right, here with the clue is Kelly.
The guitarist here is playing one of these, defined as a combination of 3 or more notes.
Yes, player 2. Yes. Please pick again, player 2. You may have studied these Chopin pieces, whose name is French for studies. Player 1? Right you are. Player 1, pick again. Rachmaninoff wrote one on a theme of Paganini. Gershwin wrote one in blue. Yes, player 3. Hey, you're right. You get to pick again, player 3. Charles Darrow created this game in the Depression, while dreaming of fame, fortune, and his summers at the Jersey Shore. Okay, player 2. Right. Player 2, back to you. A game imported from India is called both Shoots and Snakes and These. It's player 3. Yes. Player 3, pick again. While out of work, Alfred Butts created this word game by mixing anagrams with crossword puzzles. Let's hear it, player 3. Good. Player 3, back to you. Hasbro says this game was invented by a wealthy couple while aboard their luxury boat. Player 2. You are correct. We return to you, player 2. In the 1950s, Parker Brothers took a French game called Conquest of the World and turned it into this. It's player 1. That is correct. Choose again, player 1. Melbourne is in the Australian state named for this woman, a friend of Viscount Melbourne. Player 2. Correct. Please pick again, player 2. You can enter this European city via the Puerta de Bisagra and its U.S. namesake via exit 64 on the Ohio Turnpike. Let's hear it, player 3. That's it. Select again. Paulistas live in a large city in this large South American country. Okay, player 3.
Yeah!
Good for you. You again, player 3. This country's Grand Canal ends at the port of Hangzhou. Yes, player 2. That's correct. Here's the $1,000 clue for you.
Yeah!
It's the Daily Double. You're in second place, so what is your wager going to be? Please answer this. It's Africa's highest mount that shares its name with a country. The lead is also yours. Player 3 is going first in the Double Jeopardy round, which starts after this. Let's see what happens in Double Jeopardy with these categories awaiting the players. Kidlit. You're in denial. Politicians. B+. Astronomy. And stars and their roles. Okay, let's get back into this. Player 3, you make the next selection as we continue. A game of hide and seek leads Peter, Susan, Edmund, and Lucy into this land that's always winter and never Christmas. Player 1? Hey, you're right. Player 1, you pick again. Leroy Brown is the real name of the boy detective with this bookish nickname. It's player 1. You got it. Player 1, back to you. This Louise Fitzhugh lass spies on her classmates and writes about them in her secret notebook. Okay, player 1. That's right. Way to go. You get to pick again, player 1. In a Francis Hodgson Burnett tale, Mary Lennox tends to the secret this. Let's hear it, player 1.
Yeah!
Good. Player 1, pick again. This Kipling lad goes on a Himalayan journey with a Tibetan lama. Yes, player 3. Right. You again, player 3. This colorful branch of the Nile River begins at Lake Tana in Ethiopia. It's player 3. Yes.
Yeah!
Select again. In 1902, construction was completed on the first dam on the Nile at this southern Egyptian city. Okay, player 2. That's correct. Player 2, you pick again. A center of Egypt's rice trade, this Nile Delta city lends its name to an important translating stone. Yes, player 2. That is correct. Please pick again, player 2. Answer, the first of the Daily Doubles. You're tied with player 1. Right now, what'll it be? Answer, this ancient Greek historian called Egypt the gift of the Nile. Congratulations, you're still in first, player 2. We return to you, player 2. Let's get Kelly's assistance on this clue.
An ancient boat nearly 150 feet long was found in 1954 by archaeologists investigating the Great Pyramid on this Egyptian plateau.
Let's hear it, player one. Yep. Choose again, player one. This former senator was the first African-American president of the Harvard Law Review. Player two. Yes. Player two, back to you. In 2004, this North Carolinian was almost the vice president-elect. Okay, player three.
Yeah!
Right you are. Please pick again, player three. Before he was New York City mayor, he was the U.S. attorney who prosecuted the mafia in the Pizza Connection case. Let's hear it, player three. Correct.
Yeah!
Player three, you pick again, please. Answer the second daily double. Player three, you are currently in last place. How much are you going to wager, player three? All right, here's your clue. We hope Silvestre Reyes can keep secrets. In 2007, he became chair of the House Permanent Select Committee on this. All right, second place for you. Select again. This former Massachusetts governor was CEO of the 2002 Winter Olympics in Salt Lake City. Player one. Yes. Player one, pick again. Shoeless. It's player one. Right. You get to pick again, player one. It's 1 over par on a hole of golf. Yes, player one. Yeah, good. Player one, back to it speaks to Moses in Exodus 3. Let's hear it, player one. Right. You again, player one. Able to speak both Spanish and English. Okay, player one. You are correct. Choose again, player one. This type of drug relaxes the smooth muscles in the airways, causing them to open. Yes, player three. Correct. Player three, back to you. In 1979, these were discovered around Jupiter. Saturn has them too. Player one. Yes. We return to you, player one. The Milky Way is classified as this type of galaxy from the way its arms sweep around. It's player one.
Yeah!
Good for you. Player one, you pick. This name for radio sources that are among the brightest and most distant objects in the universe was coined in 1964. Player one. That's right. Way to go. Player one, back to you. A list of this planet's moons, including Oberon and Titania, reads like a who's who of Shakespeare. Yes, player one. That's correct. You get to pick again, player one. You can have a roaring good time watching this meteor shower that put on an historic show in 1833. Okay, player two. Right. We return to you, player two. She was magazine editor Miranda Priestley, who fiendishly wore Prada. It's player one. Yep. Choose again, player one. He was Julian Kay, an American gigolo. Let's hear it, player one. You got it. Select again. In 2005, this actor walked the line as Johnny Cash. Yes, player one. Right you are. Please pick again, player one. He was Charlie Chaplin in a 1992 biopic. It's player one.
Yeah!
Yes. And now the $2,000 clue. He was Heathcliff to Merle Oberon's Cathy in 1939's Wuthering Heights. Player one. Good. Looks like you'll all be moving on to Final Jeopardy after this break. Consider your wagers carefully as you think on this category. The sea. So, what's your wager? Each direction on the plus control pad represents a different response. Press a direction to select an answer. Here's the clue for you. National seas include the Irish, the Philippine, and this one bordered to its west by Iceland. What did you put as your response? How much do you add to your total with that correct response? What did you say? And that correct response will add... Let's see your response. And this correct response will add how much to your score? You've come out ahead as our champion, player one. Good game, everyone, and thank you so much for playing.